Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So I know I look a bit scary at the beginning of this tutorial, but today I'm going to be doing a talk through step-by-step kind of video. It was requested by one of my loyal subscribers. Hey Caroline, thank you so much for asking me to do this. She is struggling with how to do a winged liner, a liquid liner, so that's why all I've done is I've got foundation on, just concealer under the eyes, and I've done my brows. That's it. Otherwise I think it was going to look a bit strange. So I've just done a very basic face. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. It depends what you like. Normally with a wing you can use liquid, is normally the normal one that people will use, and another product you can use is gel. Kohl pencils, you can do it, but it won't be as clean or as crisp, so it does depend what kind of wing you're going for basically. I personally like a clean, crisp wing, especially when I'm doing just a very basic nude, you know, not really much with the eyes, maybe just a lip and blush and whatever. You can do it with a Kohl pencil, which is, you know, something like this. An eye pencil, Kohl pencil, it's the same thing. And then obviously you guys know my favorite liquid, and you guys, my OGs on here, know that I love this because of the very thin brush on the end, and there's lots of control. And then as I mentioned, now you do get gel, and that's what a gel looks like. And you obviously would need to use it with the brush. So normally when you buy gel, it normally comes with the brush, or you have to purchase the brush as well. And then the latest are these felt tip pens. You can get them from many different brands. So that's what it looks like. It literally looks like a black tipped Koki pen that you would use when you were a kid in school. And yeah, that's another thing. I haven't quite mastered it yet, to be dead honest with you. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep practicing like I'm telling you guys. And then one day I will hopefully be able to do it. I have struggled a bit, I'm not gonna lie. See, we all also have to start somewhere. So for all intents and purposes for today, I like using liquid, so I'm gonna do mine with liquid. I wouldn't use a Kohl pencil when you're starting out to learn how to do a wing, just for the sheer fact, like I said, it's a bit thick, there's no control, you know, a pencil's very thick and like bulgy on the end. There's no control really with a pencil. So once you have mastered it, maybe with liquid or gel, like I said, because the brush, it does help, then maybe try and do it with a pencil. I'm trying to think. I've done it with the pencil before, where I've like smudged it out a bit with a brush. If you guys would like to see that technique, let me know in the comment box below. But yep, after that whole very long explanation of the video, let's get into it. I've also got new lights. I've got a new vanity mirror. My husband was very generous to buy me for our wedding anniversary. It's our wedding anniversary this coming Sunday, the 14th. So it depends when I get this up. It'll either be before or after. Hopefully before. And it's from Vanity Line, Amber. Thanks, girl. I will take a photo of it and put it in the video as well, and tag her details below. Amazing service, lovely girl. So I was very happy with it. I think I ordered it on a Monday and I had it by a Friday of the same week. So it was really super quick, so easy. Like I said, lovely, sweet girl, so it was amazing. She is on Facebook, I do believe on Instagram as well, and I think she has a website. Okay, anyway, back to the tutorial again. So I'm going to go in with my favorite liquid liner. I've literally been using it since I was 19 years old. A very, very good friend of mine introduced me to it then, and I just can't get away from it. I personally like this one. I haven't found another one, but to be fair, I haven't really tried any others. So maybe I should actually try some others before I say that. But this one I like because I like the brush on it. I just find it easy to control. So like I've shown you in the past, I take it out and then literally, I'm gonna try and see if I just like take off all the excess product. Like I pretty much take all of it off the brush, because as I always say, rather have less on to start with and build it up, then put it on and then you're like, oh my god, and you got all this product, whether it be eyeshadow or whatever, blush, liner, you know. Rather build it up, take your time. So I take a lot of it off. And this is where I like to do it. There's lots of different tutorials out there on how they like to do it. This is what works for me. This is how I like to do it, and I find this the easiest way. So I look into the mirror. I do have my mirror at a bit of a down angle, so you can see on top of your lashes here. So what I like to do is I like to go in the middle of my eye, so literally in the middle here. And I just like to do a line just straight down like that. Okay, now once I've done that, not putting any more extra product on it, I'm gonna go more inwards towards the inner corner of the eye and do it a little bit longer like that. I promise you, once you've got it, it's actually really quick to do. Excuse me. So I know now it seems really slow, but obviously I'm breaking it down for you guys. And then I know you're not supposed to do this, to be very gentle. Don't like yank your eye to the side. Just put your finger here and gently just give it a little bit of a tug, because you want to straighten out this part, because some people struggle with this inner part because it is quite curved and obviously it's going into the eye. So I just like to pull my eye a little bit, and I actually go lower and I just really get into the corner there. Now you'll see when you do this part, you will see there's barely any product there, like I've barely put anything on. That's good. It gives you more of a guideline. And this is where I don't put the whole brush back in. So where you put all that product off and you wiped it off in the inside of the lid, you're just gonna go pick up a little bit more there on the end, and then try and make your brush, see how it's a little bit like flat. So one side will be fat and flat. So you want the flatness of the brush like this. So your brush, if this was bigger, it would be like this and like this. So you want to put this like that on the eye. And then going back in with that little faint line is, you're just going to go over it. And then I just like to go through the whole line again. And that's where I stop. Now I'm not going to continue in the corner. I'm going to now concentrate on the outside. You know, we obviously, as I said, this is a process. So then we go back in, just going into the lid here, not picking up a lot of product, putting the whole thing back in, and making your brush nice and flat. Now, if you look here in the corner of your eye, sorry, I just want to look at myself in the mirror so I know I'm pointing correctly. You obviously see your lower lash line and then the corner of your eye. What you're trying to do with the wing is you're trying to imagine drawing a straight line to your temple or to the tail of your eyebrow. Imagine if your eyebrow came down a bit more, mine or a bit short. If you've got long eyebrows, gorgeous, gorgeous. Draw a straight line. That's literally what you're going to do. Remember, the longer the line, the bigger the wing and the thicker the wing is going to be. So it depends. If you want a little baby wing, draw a little line. So if you want a little baby wing, a little baby wing, I wouldn't draw a line longer than that. Maybe start there, like a little baby line like that. I am obviously going to draw a little bit longer. I do like it a little bit bigger. Never start where you end. Always start in the same place when you're drawing the line. So when you take more product, always start at the base of the line and go up, because you don't want it to be thick. You want the end of the line, the end of the tail, to be very thin and give you that point. So never go back in and continue where you left off like you did here. You always going to start at the bottom. Okay. So again, I picked up some more product. And guys, sorry, I forgot to mention this. When you're starting, sorry, I don't want this to dry out. When you're starting, have your elbow down. So I'm just going to move the camera a little bit like this. Sorry if you can see anything funky. So my elbow is actually even further down. Or okay, we're gonna have to hold the camera like this. I actually rest my elbow like this, because some people, your hands aren't steady and they need something to rest your elbow like this, and I promise you it makes all the difference in the world. So start like that. You'll see. Sometimes I can do it without having to do that. I can do it freehand in my mirror. And sometimes I can't. Everyone has good and bad days. So, but when you start, always have your hand there, and you'll find it just really helps. And then, like I said, your mirror just at a bit of an angle. Okay. So then back again. And again, starting at the bottom of the line. Always. Because the bottom's always going to be thick and colored in. So it doesn't matter if there's a lot of product at the bottom. I just want to make it. And you see how thin it is at the end there. That's what you want. You want it to be very thin. And no, it doesn't look pretty now, but we'll get there. Okay. As your eye starts to curve up, so sort of like before it gets to the highest point. So round about here on the eye, I like to just, So before it starts going up, I just draw a very faint, horrible, not very neat line like that. So you can see it's starting to take shape. Because girls, I'm sure you can see now, if you have too much product and you put too much product on, you're going to have to take everything off and do it all over again. It's just, rather take your time, guys. Rather give yourself a bit more time, especially when you first start out, and just really, really try. I do put my eye again. Don't do this. It causes wrinkles. It's terrible, but yeah, it has to be done. So I just pull it a bit, and then you can see how the line is almost straight. Then I go back. And I draw it again. And then now you see this whole blank space here. With whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to start just very sloppily filling it in. Try to stay in the lines, guys. Obviously, it's what you want. So maybe do it a bit more gently than I'm doing it when you first start. And then just take a little bit more. Just color it in, basically. I find this way works for me, so like I said, there is different techniques out there. Sorry, and I am being a bit of a perfectionist. There you go, little wing. Now going back to the inner corner, like I said earlier, taking a little bit, again, pulling your eye a little bit, because obviously you want it to go all the way into the inner corner. We're just gonna pop a little bit more there. And go all the way through. Like that. Okay, I'm going to do the other one. I'm not going to talk through it. I'm just quickly going to do it. But I just need to move my mirror. And guys, if you get, sorry, I didn't mention this on the other side. If you get any liquid on your lashes, just take your finger, gently rub it. I have a wet wipe here. You guys know I'm all about the wet wipe life. And just rub it off, because the thing is, if it gets stuck to your lashes, it's gonna go onto your eyelid, and then you can scratch it off, but it's just a little bit of an inconvenience. So I just like to do it like that. So there we have it, guys. I've done both sides of my eyes now. I'm quickly just going to finish off my face, and we'll be right back in a snap. So this is the final look. I love pairing a red or bright lip with this very natural eye, wing eye. I suppose it's the pin-up girl look, you know, with the wing and the sexy red lips. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you guys want more like this, where you want something more specific to be done, like eyebrows or liner, or I don't know, how to put bronzer on or blush or whatever it is that you are struggling with, please let me know. If you don't tell me, I don't know, and I rush through my tutorials and you guys are like, oh my gosh, Laura, no, I don't know how to do that. I'm struggling with that. Communicate with me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, or even on my YouTube channel in the comments below, and I will do my best to get back to you and make that video for you. If you guys like these quick little ones, as I said, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Ciao, ciao, bye.